Yeah, uh, share my screen again. Yes. So see, so we are creating a project. We're creating a project, and for that we need to follow some steps. My step one will be install Node.js. Install Node.js. So for that, go to your Chrome and search nodejs.org. Okay, so it's open something for you, and in that you have two different buttons. The first one, recommended version, and the second one is latest version, the current version. But my suggestion to install 18.14.2 because this is the recommended version because most of the users are using. So coming to the current version, maybe there's a later version and it having bugs maybe. So it is a stable version. So try to choose this recommended version and try to click on this. After download, try to install this. Oh god, it takes a lot of time. Yeah. So click on next and accept the agreement and click on next, and it's asking you in the programming files in the node in the programming files it want to create a file with the name of node.js, and in that we're installing a node.js runtime and click on next, and we don't need to accept this chocolate or etc. Click on next and click on install. It takes some time and it will install. It will take some time and it will install. Give some time to it. Yeah, choose yes. Of course, Node.js already installed on my computer, but I'm again install for it because you need to understand which steps you need to follow. So we are completing the step one. So after this step, open your command prompt and go and check. It's not a step, it is just a verification. -v means version of Node.js. Okay, yeah, successfully installed. So open your command prompt. Wherever I written cmd, it means you just assume that it's a command, it's command prompt. Consider as command prompt. And what is the command? Node space -v. V stands for version, and it gives the version of Node.js. Okay, so 18.14.2. Go and verify once. 18.14.2. So I installed this version and next. So if you install Node.js, there is a note for you. It will install additionally it will install two other softwares along with the node plus npm plus npx will install. Here npm means node package manager, and npx means node package extractor or executor. You can call it executor. Some websites will tell you executor, some websites will tell you extractor. Okay, so go and verify, is npm installed in your computer or npx installed in your computer. Yeah, see, npm-v, it's given me the version of npm, it's given me the version of npx. Okay, it means I just installed node.js, but node installed me node as well as additionally it's installed npm as well as npx also. Sir, what is the use of npm and what is the use of npx? First of all, what is this package? Then if you want to understand about the package, first of all you go to one more website named called npmjs.com. This is maintained by Node. So for example, if you want to install Android application, you'll go to Play Store, right? Play Store, there is bunch of Android applications. These are Android applications. Same way, in this npm, this is a space of JavaScript libraries. Okay, so see, 7 million developers are dependent upon this website. Okay, JavaScript developers. This is the space of JavaScript libraries. You can search for anything. For example, if you want a calendar library, this one, calendar link or something, whatever, you can install this into your Angular, you can install that into jQuery, you can install that into React, you can install that into Vue.js, and you can use this calendar application in your through your application. So you have many libraries here. You can call those libraries as package. Package means a JavaScript library. Even React is a package, Angular is a package, Vue.js is a package, jQuery is a package. So these are the packages. So if you want to publish these packages into this npmjs.com, you need npm. Using npm you can publish, either you can download that into your application, that is called installation. npm install your application, the package name. Using this npm you can install them into your local computer. So if you install it, it will install permanently into your computer. Sir, I want use that for single time purpose, one time purpose. You can use npx. So npx will extract that package. You can use it, and it will, after usage, it will delete from your computer. So if I want to create my React project, I need a software name called Create React. This software creates me a React project. My project name, for example, my app. So my app is my React application, and this software is creating, but that is not available in my computer. So using npm, you need to install it. Copy this, go to npmjs.com and place here, submit. Yeah, this package. Okay, so you can install this. After installation you can use it, but I just want to do one thing. Without installation I just want to extract it. So my npx will extract this. After extract, it will create the project, React project in my computer. Okay, so once the project is created, step 3, go into your project, go into project, and guys, it is also a command. Okay, go into your project and execute a command, that is npm start, which starts your application. Okay, so I completed my step 1. Then I want to go to second step, and then I will go to the third step. Then I will start my application. So first of all, go to any folder. So I'm inside the folder. So these are my previous classes taken to my different students, and here I just want to create my project. For that, remove this file path. In which folder you want to create the project, just remove the file path and type cmd, very important, cmd, which opens command prompt for you. If you know it, it's very simple point, but if you don't know, it's very costly point. Okay guys, try to understand. Go to a folder, remove the file path and type cmd and open command prompt here. Where do you want to create your project? Just open command prompt over there, and command is npx create react app and your project name. My project name is, maybe I just want to create react 11 to 12 batch. I just creating a folder, that is my project name is react 11 to 12. So here it's created a project for me. There is your project 11 to 12. First of all, it's create package.json for me. Sorry, I will tell you what is the package.json later, but try to understand. It's created package.json for me, and it's creating rest of the files. Give me a minute, please. Meanwhile, I will take water and I will join the class. Sorry. Yeah. Now you understood, right? So your project is created. Your project is ready now. What is my next step? Your project is created, and go into your project and then execute, then start the project. So to go to your project, cd and give your project name, but already told instead of this, go into your project. Inside the project, remove this file path, type cmd, means command prompt open with your project, stop, execute npm start command, which starts your application. So automatically automatically which starts your server and the application open on the browser directly. So this is your project, guys. This is your project, React project. And already React people telling you, go and edit app.js, which is placed inside SRC. So in SRC folder, app.js, edit this file and save it. Automatically your browser will reload with the modified output. Then this is my project, right? I will tell you about which ID I'm going to use. I will use ID name called VS Code. It is called Visual Studio Code. So for this, just try to go to VS Code website. This one, there is directly download option. There is download option. Click on this download and try to install. This GUI will come. This will install in your computer. After installation, go to your project again. Open command prompt and type code. Code stands for VS Code. Dot stands for current directory. So code space dot will open, which opens your VS Code with the current project, that is React 11 to 12 project. This is my project, right? So go to SRC and they already told you to edit app.js and remove what it contain, what kind of HTML it contain. Remove this and type H1. Try to write something. Congratulations, you're created first React project. See, go to the browser and see once. Automatically it is reflected on your browser. See once. See, we're covering each and every detail here. We're not missing even single point, not even single point. See, I'm giving 3 dots here. Oh, you can write anything. I'm going to save this. Yeah, it's reflected on the browser. Why it is reflected? Because of this command prompt. It's listening to your application. Okay, so I'm opening my command prompt and I'm opening my ID. There is my ID. And where is your output? There is your output. And open command prompt and open VS Code. Okay, we are watching 3 at a time. See, try to do something here. Take some paragraph. Hello, React. Developers. I'm going to save this. Once I save this, try to observe this. This will compile and this will reflect on the browser. So try to observe this. I am going to save this. I saved this. See, it's compiled and it is reflected. So this command prompt, there is a server. This server always listening to your React application. If you modify anything here, that will reflect on the browser. That is happening. That is happening. You understood, right? Yeah, it's very important to understand. I open your project in the VS Code and I started your application through the command prompt. Sir, I just want to run my application through the VS Code itself. Yeah, close this command prompt. There is terminal. There is terminal. There is new terminal option. Click on this new terminal. You are inside the project. Directly execute npm start command. Same. Close this browser. Close this one. So it's going to start. It automatically opens your browser again. Yeah, again it starts something. Yeah, it's displayed on the browser, right? Yeah. So that is the use of VS Code. VS Code, you have terminal here. You have your terminal. It means command prompt. This is your editor. There is your folder structure. There is your folder structure. For example, I just want to create a component. I just want to create a new component. Yeah, new component is created for me. Okay, so how it has happened? Because of these extensions. There are so many extensions, and I install this is a part of that extensions. And see, when I'm telling Angular, when I'm teaching Angular, this extension helps me. When I'm telling React, this extension helps me. When I'm telling Python, when I'm teaching Python, these extensions will help me. Okay, so there are so many different types of extensions for the different types of technologies. So you can develop Angular application, you can develop Python application, you can develop React application using VS Code. Okay, sir, I want to interlink my application with GitHub. So there is version controlling tool. There is your GitHub, and if I I can create a branch over there, and I can commit here. If I commit, and if I if I push this, it goes to my GitHub account. So you can use GitHub, and from this, and directly you can interlink, and you can commit your changes, and you can see your folder structure. You can install the extensions, as well as you can use your terminal to run your application from the command prompt here. So VS Code is very, very useful tool. So you can open your application, and you can start application from here, and you can create files and folders here, and you can edit your files from here, and everything from here. So it's very, very useful tool. And my suggestion is to use VS Code instead of Notepad++, or instead of Sublime Text, instead of brackets. Either you can use other IDEs, like you can go with the NetBeans, Eclipse. Those are as well, but this is a standard one for JavaScript. Yeah. Next, we already discussed how to start your application. Till start we discussed. Next, the pending part is folder structure. The pending part is folder structure, that is pending now. So now we need to talk about this. We need to talk about the folder structure. So for folder structure, once go to your folder structure, try to see this. There is node modules, and there is package.json, and there is public folder, and there is SRC folder. You need to understand each and every folder and each and every file. But you don't need to read me. It's not that much important. Package.lock, this is not that much important. Git ignore, that is also, if you want to ignore any files, you can mention that files in this file. This is also not important at this moment. Inside you have many files. We need only index.html file here. Inside this SRC, we need app.js along with the index.js. So we need to shortlist what are the important files, and we need to discuss about them. So go to your file and start discussion about the second part of your today class. Yeah, and here I'm going to tell you about the files. But the first one, node modules. This is the first folder we need to talk, and the second one, package.json file. Third, we need to talk about inside the public folder there is index.html file, and next we need to talk about SRC folder. Inside you need to talk about index.js. And after that, finally, in SRC, we need to discuss about app.js. Already we edited this file, but you need to understand what is this file is. What is this file is, you need to understand. And First of all, we need to talk about the node modules. So for example, if you want to work on Angular, if you want to work on Vue.js, if you want to work on React.js, you need to work with the node modules and package.json. That is mandatory at this time. Yeah. So mandatory at this moment because we are depending on these node modules. What are these node modules? Go into this. See, this is my React application. How many node modules are required? 822 node modules. For example, I will show you one more. This is 822, right? And I'm inside the project. I'm going to Angular project. Inside you have node modules. See, it is depend upon 2 node modules. Okay, so here it's depend upon 822. So don't worry. What is, how many files it contains? What is this node modules are? You no need to worry about this because node modules means collection of libraries. Collection of libraries means what? So my Angular application is my React application is dependent upon so many node modules, so many libraries. For example, if you want calendar, so there will be a calendar application. So you can call that calendar application and you can develop that. If you want charts like bar chart, pie chart, already that is installed. So you can use that. If you want Bootstrap, you can install Bootstrap here. Bootstrap will come to the node modules. You can use them from here. So this is collection of libraries. If you install a new library, that will comes to the node modules. We already discussed, right? If you install any third-party library, that will comes to the node modules. So node module is collection of libraries. So if you install any library, that files will come to the node modules. From your components, you can call that node module and you can use it in the future. Yeah. Second, this is just like a register of node modules. Okay, so what is the purpose of this package.json? I will tell you. See, I chosen properties of node modules. It's showing me almost 275 MB of size. 275 MB of size. I'm talking about the node modules, and the rest of the project size will be not even 1 MB. If you consider, if you see only node modules 275 MB size, and the rest of the project not even 1 MB. So if you ask me to share the project, I will share you this one. I will never share you node modules. But I install some of the node modules. So how to know that? How do you know that? Because if you install any new node module, that is mentioned in the package.json. So package.json is what? It is just like a register of node modules. In the future, we will install some modules and we will see that, we will verify that package.json. Okay, so go and verify that now. See, go and open package.json. There is no Bootstrap. There is no Bootstrap installed in your package.json. So go to node modules. These node modules are arranged in the alphabetical order. So I am going to the B O, right? There is no other B O, only this bool base. Only we have bool base on B O. There is no Bootstrap, right? So I'm just highlighting it because Bootstrap will add it here. Okay, and see there is no Bootstrap here. Now I'm going to install that Bootstrap. Okay, just now already I told you this is just like Play Store or App Store. You can search about the Bootstrap. Bootstrap is also a package. See, there is a command npm install bootstrap. I copied that command. Then come to your project. Inside your project, open command prompt, execute this command, open this one. See, yeah, bootstrap added, right? And go to node modules and click on BOO. There is your bootstrap. You can see here there are so many files downloaded here. There is your CSS file. You can give link of this CSS file into your component. We will do that in the next classes. Don't worry at this moment. Try to understand means what is node module, what is package.json. Try to understand it. That's it. That's enough. If you understand that, that's more than enough. Okay, next. So I already told you in the last class. What is that? Index.html. Why we require this index.html file? Because without HTML you can't execute CSS, you can't execute JavaScript. Without HTML you can't run JavaScript and CSS. We need at least one HTML file, that is this one. Okay, one and only HTML file of entire React application. One and only file of the entire React application. Okay, coming to this HTML file. You have a div that contains ID, root, and it is an empty tag. There is nothing in it. I will forward this file, don't worry. Yeah. So where is my project? There is my project. Inspect. Go to body. Expand this. Sorry. Expand this body. There is div id root. It contains some data. I think you know about it. This content come from where? From app.js. Then div id root. It is empty tag. Go and verify in the index. Just 1 second. Someone trying to join it this time. Yeah. Go to src. Sorry, in the index.js, right? First index.html. So don't worry about the head. We never worry about this one, and don't worry about this no script. I'm removing this, and I'm removing these comments. This contain only what? This contain only div id root, and it's not contain anything information, but you can see something information displayed because this div id root is empty, but it contains some data. This data will sent by index.js. Send app.js data into index.html. So this index.js file which is sending app.js data into index.html, that too between these tags. Okay, so from here it is displayed in the browser. It means the data which is coming from the app component is passed through the index.html, which is the process executed by whom? By the index.js process name called render. This process name called render. We'll discuss this later. Using render process, this index.js is sending app.js data into index.html. If you want, go and see it once. Inside src, there is index.js, the process name called render. Don't worry about this, you will understand these things later, but try to understand what is this render. Document.getElement by id root, this comes from the index.html, and you have created a root, and in the root, using a render process, you are passing app.js data. And don't worry about the strict mode, it's very easy, you can understand in the later classes. So app component data you are passed to this stack using a render process, which happen in the index.js, and already you know about the app.js, already we edited it. You know, it is a default component or first component. Default or first component of React application. Okay, very easy, guys. You know, if you learn in the proper way, in the step-by-step manner, it's very easy. If you don't know step by step, if you don't know each and every file, definitely will struggle in the future. So that's why we are covering each and every thing in detail. We're discussing. We're covering each and every minor point. Okay, this helps you in the future. At this moment, you can't understand, but when you are moving day by day, you can understand how much important it is. Okay, yeah, so I will repeat it again. First of all, we'll talk about the discussion, like I'm repeating it, like first of all, create the project and start the project, and later try to understand the folder structure. Okay, so to create the project, first of all, install Node.js, that recommended version, try to download this, try to install. I already shown you step by step installation process. After installation, go to a folder, a particular folder, where do you want to create a project. Okay, go to a folder and open command prompt and execute this command. Okay, what I done, I went to, generally I will take my classes here, and here I remove this file path. I open my command prompt, and executed this command. After that, I gone to project again, React 1112. This is my project. So here I open command prompt again, and I executed command like npm start. It's automatically started on the browser, and I'm using IDE called VS Code. So go to VS Code website and try to download and install it. But it's very simple, very simple. Go to VS Code, directly, and try to download the you're using Mac version, you can download this. If you're using Linux or Ubuntu, whatever, try to install them. For example, if you're using Windows version, you can install them. After installation, go to your project and execute a command. What is that? Code space dot inside your project, in the project. And this also command. Code means VS Code, dot means current directory. So automatically your project will open with the VS Code. So after that, we're talking about the folder structure. Node modules means it is collection of libraries. There are so many libraries. Of course, in the future we will install so many, and we'll discuss how to install them, how to use them, we'll discuss. And package.json, this is registered of node modules because node module size is very, very big. So when I'm passing my project, I will pass you package.json only. I will not pass you node modules. When you're getting the project, you can execute a command npm install. Automatically node modules will download into your project. That's depend upon the package.json. And later I will jump into public folder. There is index.html, one and only HTML of entire application. So this is face of your application. It contains one div with ID root. So using index.js, using render process, you're passing app component data into index.html. Through this, it is displayed in the browser. And finally, try to understand app is a default component or first component of your React application. Guys, any questions? Any questions? Yeah, I think if you don't have any question, that's it for now. We'll meet in the next class and we'll continue the discussion. Take care, guys. Bye bye.